So right, let's get into the new Ranger now. So a few things have changed. The old door handles used to be here, and as you can see now, they're actually situated down here now. So initially it takes a bit of getting used to, but as soon as you've become accustomed to it, it's actually quite comfortable. So this is the new trays for your bottles and stuff. Nice and big. There's one of the speaker for the Bose and Olufsen system. So the stitching and the seats slightly different to my 2021 Ranger. Still has the little Ranger sewn in here in case you forget which model you're driving. Let's get into the steering, in fact. So let's start the system up. We've got this little bolt for tough that accompanies you every time you start your bucky. Right, let's just center the wheels. All those little nitty gritties. And then this is how it looks when you switch the bucky off. Let's just go into accessory mode. So nice and detailed screen. I did see, when you're kind of into the sun and the sun's line of catching the displays, and sometimes it is a bit difficult to see with this TFT screen in front of you, as well as the center console screen. So just something to be aware of. So overall, nice quality. This is all soft touch. For some weird reason, I decided to make this now plastic, where the previous one was also soft touch. So a bit weird there. You can see in the grills, it actually carries the same sort of design that you have on a front grille as well. So it just carries through a bit with the theme of the new Ranger. As you can see here, there's a little emblem indicating what the sound system is in this bucky, and I'll show you just now what has changed in that regard. So nice to still have the physical buttons. There is your wireless charging pad, and then here you've got a USB A and C port still. So something I have to mention for the Android Auto, so it does work on Wi-Fi. So if you're connected to, for instance, a dongle, then that would automatically switch the connection off as well. The only way around it is if you use the dual band function, where you use the 5 GHz system and then also the 2.4 GHz system. But most of these wireless little dongles don't actually have it. So something I noticed that's different from our models compared to the Aussie ones, where we get a bit of advantage, is these auxiliary switches. They actually come standard now with our Wildtraks. And also in Australia and New Zealand, they actually need to pay for the premium system. Let me just show you quickly what you're actually getting for your money. So if we look here at the back, here you'll see a lekker big subwoofer now. It comes standard. And here on the other side, there's actually an amp as well. And that definitely wasn't on the old Rangers. Nice blacked out roof. Something to be aware of. The back is already privacy glass, so it does have a bit of a tint to it. So if you go for a tint, maybe be aware of that, because I went for a 35% tint, and as you can see, the back windows are actually much darker than the front windows, so be aware of that. So with the new Ranger, and especially in the Wildtrak spec, we actually have lost a few things. So the previous model actually used to have a little USB port there, and that works perfectly if you, for instance, want like a dash cam, and you could just in the old days kind of plug it into here, and then you didn't have all those cables messing around with everything. So now you need to make a plan, and I actually did. I diverted down there and underneath the plastic trims, and then eventually I put it in here, and you can see there's a little connector there as well which you can use. So that's a bit of a bummer. Also, while we're in the bin tray, in the old days there actually used to be a fan that was situated here, and you could put something in here and kind of keep it cool as well. They probably think these new cup holders will do the same function. So a few annoyances for me. No more heated seats. These are not heated seats, and the Australian model seems to be heated as well as vented. So I don't know why on a premium vehicle that was taken away. A few omissions is the fact that even though this has a 360-degree camera system and also the lighting on the mirrors, this actually does not support the zone lighting. So if that was something you were looking into and it's important for you, please be aware of the fact that it does not have that anymore. So okay, let's look at the camera system a bit. Go into camera there. So this is currently showing the front at the top, and here at the bottom, that's how your 360 view looks like. If you press there, you can see tow bar there, and that gives you a view of the tow bar. Obviously my tow bar is taken off and stored away. You've got a few other options, such as the front. This is the view of the bumper and to the sides, gives you a bit of a 180 view, and then this is the view just of the back. For my situation, I just leave it with the full view situation.